What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. And it looked like Indiana Fever president is definitely voicing some concerns about tonight WNBA expansion draft. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Haven't heard the news, today is the big day. It's the WNBA expansion draft, the first one since 2008. As the Golden State Valkyries get ready to make their roster, there was a lot of teams and a lot of fans walking around on eggshells, bruh, because they don't know who got submitted to be kept, or they don't know who got submitted to be core. But make a long story short, it's about to get real for a lot of these teams at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here to tell you, dog, it's about to go down. Now, this expansion draft, like I stated, is going to be the first one since 2008. So that is a mighty long time. There was a lot of players and a lot of teams that really haven't been through this, not in recent times. Now, one team that has is the Indiana Fever. Part of the reason why I believe they brought Kelly back, she got a lot of very familiarity with this. She's been with the team since it was first formed back in 2000. So I feel like she's definitely more knowledgeable in regards to, how this thing is going to go down. But as for this draft, let's pull up some key targets. Before we get into the Indiana Fever situation, let's dive deeper into this WNBA expansion draft. So CBS just released an article earlier today letting it be known 5 potential Valkyries targets that make sense for new franchise. So just like I told y'all, man, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how many teams is actually going to lose people, man, and like which players is going to be lost, which players is going to be cored. The article goes on to say the Golden State Valkyries, the WNBA expansion franchise, will begin the process of filling out its rosters for its inaugural season on Friday night during a highly anticipated expansion draft. That event is set for 6:30 p.m. and will be broadcasted by ESPN. In simple terms, the expansion draft works like this. Valkyrie can select up to 12 players, but no more than one player of each team. The current teams, meanwhile, were able to protect 6 players, including those on the roster and those whose draft rights they hold, making them ineligible for selection. So the draft rights, who they hold, is like a player being cored. That's what they mean by that. Unfortunately, the league did not make those protected lists public, so we don't know for sure who is off limits and who is available. We can make some educated guesses, though, based on the current team's roster and salary cap situations. Here is full breakdown of 6 players each team might protect. And like, I'm not going to go over all of this, man. We did that like a week or two ago, going over all the players that we believe each team was going to protect. And we know, man, most of the team is going to protect their core, their starting 5. Maybe one bench player might get cored as a key future piece. So like with the Aces, they might core Kate Martin. Not saying that they is, but like just saying like that's somebody that they might core or put on a list to keep. All that being said, we know that Indiana Fever president, like I stated, Kelly, has been through this before. Now reports is starting to come out that she is a little concerned about this specific draft, knowing the nature of the league and them having the biggest star of them all. That is Caitlin Clark. Our article was released late yesterday, breaking down Kelly's decision and how she's going to go about this year's expansion draft. Indiana Fever president admits WNBA concern about the expansion draft. The front office of the Indiana Fever has already put its offseason plans into motion, but it will meet an unconventional hurdle on Friday when the Golden State Valkyries start building their inaugural roster for the WNBA expansion draft. Now, we already went over how the expansion draft worked. Let's scroll down. So that's Kelly there. That's the Fever president. Obviously, they're going to have Caitlin Clark everywhere involving the Fever. Say Cristobal assured that the complicated process is nothing new for her. She has been with the Indiana Fever originally as the original president and general manager from 2000 to 2017. So allowing her to see the expansion draft from multiple perspectives, she helped build the team's first roster in the 2000 WNBA expansion draft. She then had to play the defensive role in 2006 edition and again in 2008, the last time the draft happened. Now, this is a video that the Golden State Valkyries put out, and let's check it out right here, man. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. Roll the footage.
Let's explain the WNBA expansion draft. On December 6th, the Golden State Valkyries will introduce their new roster of players acquired through the WNBA expansion draft. Here's how it works. Currently, the WNBA has a total of 12 teams. 12 players make up a standard WNBA roster. Each current team can protect up to 6 players from being selected. The Valkyries can then select one non-protected player from each team. The Valkyries can also agree to select a player from one team and trade them to another. Or the Valkyries can agree to select a player from one team and trade them for cap space. They can also choose to not select any player from a team. Out of the pool of non-protected players, some will be 2024 unrestricted free agents. The Valkyries can only select one of these players across the league. In addition, the Valkyries won't be able to select any player that is under core designation from a team. These core players are not counted towards one of the 6 players teams can protect. Once all of these decisions are completed, the Valkyries' selections will be revealed on December 6, 2024 at 3:30 Pacific on ESPN. Make sure to tune in on this historic night as we welcome our very first players to the Golden State Valkyries.
So that was the video that the Golden State Valkyries put on their X account about a day ago, explaining the draft and how everything goes down. Now, when the Fever started off this season by hiring new coach Stephanie White on November 1st, Kelly knew that the roster improvements would have to take a back seat until after dust settled from the Valkyries expansion draft. Hence, today is the day. There's not any nervousness, Kelly stated, about this expansion draft. You're just preparing because you know you're going to lose a player off your roster. So you're looking at every aspect of what we could do to keep from losing somebody pretty much important. That's where the concerns come in. After Caitlin Clark, brilliant rookie season, Indiana Fever first-round pick, WNBA playoffs exposed depth on the bench, and rookie year with co-star Aaliyah Boston and 4 others will prepare to be protected on Friday. The players Golden State can choose from means that bench will be depleted even more. Expansion drafts aren't always great for those of us who are trying to acquire a deep bench, Cristobal stated, expressing her well-informed concern about the Indiana Fever bench. However, the experienced Fever president knows that chaos of adding a new team to the league can work to their advantages. On the flip side, it's an opportunity if you're creative, she stated. So as you guys can see there, Kelly is letting it be known the only big concern she has is losing key players off your bench, which means that you'll have to, rebuild your bench and start over. But today is the expansion draft. Your boy John Liquidator will be live this evening. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be lit. If you guys have never seen it live, we're going to go over this thing together and watch it right here on the channel. But definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Keep them bills on because I'm coming right back with another one. And like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.